So did you like the fact that it wasn't just your teacher that was reading your writing?
Yeah. It sort of made you feel good, like once you published it and then you see all these good comments, you're like, oh, it's cool, I've done a good job.
And what I like is that everyone can give feedback, so I'm able to take that feedback and improve my writing in the next post. And by comparing the writing from last year's post to this year's post, you can see that there's a change in
Improvements.
Did you use feedback from your peers as well as what I was writing on your blog post?
Yeah. We took everything. I took everything into consideration.
Was it very much different to, say, handing in an assignment to a teacher and then getting your work back marked? What was the difference? Was it a positive or negative thing in having access to other people's work?
I think it was positive because when we hand in like an assignment or something like that, we usually get a mark back. But when we were blogging, we got feedback back, and that's even if you can't say your post was 20 out of 20 or it was 15 out of 20, you get the feedback and then you improve on it, and that was heaps more beneficial because if you got 15 out of 20, you might not be happy with that, but with your feedback, you can't not be happy with it because that's only going to improve your writing. And yeah, it was just, and other people got to comment on your work, and that meant you got their perspectives as well, not just your teacher's one, and you could see what they thought of your post and how you could improve it through their eyes.
Yeah, I think you covered everything. It was generally the fact that you didn't actually get a mark out of 20, so that when you see your other friends and they got 20 out of 20 and you got 19, you're like, oh, what they did, I didn't. You can actually see what, not that you got a mark, but you can see, oh, they did this, this, and this, and I didn't really meet the criteria that they did, so maybe next time I can work on it. And how you were saying how it was just feedback, it wasn't like marks, so you couldn't really be upset because it was just telling you what you could improve on for your next time to make your writing just that bit better.
How did you feel not getting any marks? Were you still motivated to do it even though you knew that these posts were not counting towards anything?
I think that was where the whole writing for an audience came in, because that, instead of say an end of your report mark motivating you, it was more like the audience motivating you and your feedback, and you just knowing that people were actually reading them, that sort of motivated you to want to make a good post.